Hello, people. So, just so y'all can see, this is my food. This is him. He is wanting to have my food. See? He is not taking no for an answer. He is the cat that apparently he's the stray that we took in, and I think I know why he was kicked out of his previous home now. I think they didn't realize on how bad he was with food and stuff. So he just they didn't want him anymore, so because he was always pressuring them into getting their food, always stealing food and stuff like that. But me and my mom, we will not kick this baby out. I mean, yes, sure, he may be a little food thief and stuff. He does like to get on us like this. See? He's all the way up on my leg and stuff. He's a beautiful baby boy that came up to us while after we was living here and stuff for like 6 months to a year. He came up to us. We started feeding him, and then he just made his way on inside and never left. He only goes out to use the bathroom and stuff. He lets us know, and we do let him out, and he always does come back to us. So there's no worry about him running off on us unless we move. Then we'll have to worry about it. But yeah, he is an indoor outdoor cat, and we just love him. And so did Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy liked him. The only baby that does not like him is Tigger, and yes, we have had him inside for he's been coming in for at least a year to a year and a half now, and Tigger is still not used to him. She still hisses and growls at him when he's close to her. She will not eat any type of food if he is close to her, because she's keeping a very close eye on him and stuff like that. So yeah. So I just had to let y'all see what he was doing and stuff. And it's a daily task every time we eat. Keep food away from him, because I've seen him. I wasn't really paying attention one night, and I was eating pizza rolls. He scooped the whole damn pizza roll up off my plate and right into his mouth and ran off and ate it. So yeah, just our little weird baby. Me and my mom have a habit of attracting weird babies, so yeah. Okay, so I just got through watching Social Responses video about what PewDiePie said on one of his streams and stuff when he was gaming and all that. And I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think there should be anything. I know I'm probably going to get hateful comments about this, but to be honest with you, I've seen the area I live in is basically almost all black community, because I'm poor, okay? I live in government apartments right now, to be honest with you. And if y'all watched the apartment tour I just stuck up, y'all can probably tell that it's not that nice of an apartment complex to begin with. And yes, it is government apartments and all that. So they let it get run down. And there are a few whites living here, but the majority of people living in this complex are blacks. So I hear things here. Like the word that PewDiePie used, I hear that all the time from teenagers and adults over here, which, by the way, every single person that I have seen use that word over here. I'm not going to use it, but if you've seen that PewDiePie video, which Social Response has said that it's gone all over YouTube, so if you haven't, you can look it up to see on what word I'm talking about. And you pretty much could already guess if you're actually using common sense of where I'm talking about, since I'm saying I've seen a lot of teenagers and adults using it over here, and it's a majority black community. But yes, I have seen all the black teens and all the adults, their parents and all that. I have seen them use this word a lot. I even went to an all black school to where I could count on my high school for 9th grade to 12th grade. I could count on 2 hands at some points, and at other points I could only count on 1 hand how many different races was there, because it was all black community. We maybe had between maybe 5 to 10 different races that were not black at Huffman High School. And I've heard this word used over and over in high school. I've heard it used here where I live at now too. And it's just like, PewDiePie is getting like all this backlash. Now, I'm not defending him, because to be honest with you, that word was used, it has the meaning of it, because a teacher in my high school made everybody do a report on it. The meaning behind the word is basically, it's a fancy word to say, like, it's basically calling people stupid and ignorant and stuff like that. And it was used towards black people because the whites didn't want them to be smart. So they just made it a negative word. And it still holds all that negative value towards black people. And for PewDiePie to be white and using that word, even if he didn't mean to, but still, that shouldn't have slipped out if he was really concerned about it. So that means he wasn't really thinking about what he was saying. But yet, he's getting all this black backlash and stuff, which I don't blame everybody that's pissed at him. Because, yeah, you're probably going to make what companies are paying for ads right now, you're probably going to make them withdraw, because Social Response's video they did about it was saying that some companies was already pulling out a month or 2 prior to PewDiePie doing this. And now with him doing this, a lot more will be backing out and stuff. And it's just like, he's going to get a lot of blame for it. And to be honest with you, I don't think people should keep following him for all the ignorant stuff that he's doing. Because, I mean, Social Response said that, and which I didn't know this, but he said some Nazi jokes, like, right before, the first time that all the ads were being pulled off YouTube. And I'm just like, okay, y'all can see that he's probably going to be doing some racist shit. So why the fuck are y'all watching him? If he's pulling off like Nazi jokes and stuff and saying that one negative word, I'm like, why is he so fucking popular? Why? Now, granted, people love him, and I don't know why, because Christian, he tried to get me to watch PewDiePie, because he was like, oh, he's hilarious, I could never get into PewDiePie. And Christian, he made me watch a few of his videos, and I didn't think he was funny at all. But I'm like, at this point in time, I'm like, how can y'all think he's funny or still love his gaming videos because he, for whatever reason, it don't even matter at this point, but because he's apparently, to me, growing up around a racist grandmother and stuff, Nazi jokes and saying that word to me is like, how the fuck can you be so damn stupid and stuff to use that word knowing that you're gonna get all this hate stuff, even if you didn't even mean. I don't even see on how he couldn't even have meant to say that, because you gotta, to me, you gotta feel a certain kind of comfort level in your own personal life to have that slip out on a live stream, because you're playing a game, live streaming a game that you're playing. So you must have forgot that you was live streaming and that came out. But that, I don't know PewDiePie personally or anything. Don't want to know him at this point. Never cared to know him. But it's like, I don't see why people still want to be using that word, knowing what it means and knowing where it came from and what type of stuff surrounds that word. So why would that even slip out even in a private conversation with anybody? So to be honest with you, I think YouTube and all the advertisers and stuff just needs to stop paying him, because this is 2 different occasions where he's let racial stuff cause a backlash on YouTube for everybody that makes money off of YouTube, which I don't. I mean, yeah, sure, I may have wanted to in the past, but now it's just like, if I'm going to make money, I'm not going to be doing it through YouTube. Yeah, sure, I'll do the videos because I love doing videos, but I'm not going to be asking YouTube or any partners with YouTube to pay me, because I don't want to be the cause of other people losing their money, in my mind. And PewDiePie needs to seriously think about what he's done, because, yes, granted, advertisement and those companies that provide the advertisement was pulling out before this, but with him doing this, it's going to make it a whole lot worse. More people are going to be pulling out, so he's then started something completely else, completely different now, for a second time on YouTube, which ain't fair to all the people that are abiding by the rule, that were abiding by the original rules before it all broke out last time, and they was abiding by the new rules this time, and it's just like, they don't need to be punished just for his stupidity. He's the one that needs to be punished, not everybody else. And yes, I know one bad apple causes everybody to get in trouble. But you would think after the first time that they would not be supporting him and stuff. But yet he's still being supported, so I think something really needs to change, and it all has to do with him and other people like him and stuff. Because nobody should have that much power to cause everybody else who might be dependent on those YouTube chats to survive. They shouldn't be punished for that. The people who are doing wrong needs to be punished for all that. And it needs to start with somebody big and famous like PewDiePie, because he's already done it twice. In my mind, he needs to be the first one to be cut off from all this. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm ranting. Go figure. That's just like pissing me off. Because how can, at this point, how can you not see that he's possibly a racist? And possibly hates. I can't even get into it because people are racist for their own reasons, and they may not even say that they're racist, but you can tell by their actions and how they say things and what kind of slips out and stuff. So, yeah. He may not even know that. He may not even consciously know that he's a racist and stuff, but subconsciously, the subconscious mind can have some type of effect and stuff. And the subconscious mind is very powerful, and he probably don't even know that he's that bad until somebody probably will point it out. But he's so big and famous to where nobody's probably going to even point it out or anything. But yeah, he could possibly be racist and not even know it. But like I said, I never got into his videos or anything, so I can't really say anything about it. But from the clip that I saw that Sexual Response did, it's like he was like effing blank. Then he was like, oh sorry. Like, that wasn't even, to me, that wasn't even a heartfelt like, oh shit, I actually said that. It's like, he was like, effing, whatever. And then he was like, oh sorry, and he just kept going. It's like, how can you let that word slip out, say, oh sorry, and just keep going? Like, I don't get that, so, yeah. Oh my god, that apartment complex is like completely engulfed. I cannot believe that apartment complex is engulfed in fucking fire. Oh my god. And I'm trying to get in touch with one of my neighbors, and oh my god. That is so fucking close. It's ridiculous. Yeah. And that same apartment complex is owned by my apartments. So, yeah, my neighbor ain't even up, and I try to call her and stuff. But I mean, it's just, oh my god. That could easily happen here. Because, let me just leave it at this. We've got like so much electrical problems here. It's ridiculous. I feel like hopping in my mom's car and going over there because damn, yeah. This is bad. Because it could easily spread if they don't get in touch with it. And it is like 61 degrees. And I'm the only one up too concerned about what's going on and stuff. Tux. Come on. Oh, let me get him in. Yeah, I gotta let him in. Sorry to wake you up, but I mean, it could easily. It looks like they got it put out, but still. With it being owned by our apartment complex, it still could happen here and stuff. And I freaked out and got my mama up, and she was like pissed at me and stuff. And I mean, I wasn't even trying to wake her up or anything, but still, it could have fucking spread and all that. And the people I think would be worried about it don't even care. It's just like, oh, well, I feel like my mom, she was like, well, I feel bad for the people, but you still didn't have to get me up and stuff like that. I'm like, really? And I'm just like, that could easily happen to us because we've had electrical problems before. Yeah, we've had like a total of 3 plugs going out. One of them was sounded like it was about to catch fire and stuff. The second one was up in my mom's room, and she said that it was sizzling some, like it was gonna catch fire up in her room. So I take the back. It wasn't one, it was 2 that was acting like they was gonna catch fire, but the one in the living room was the worst one. Then on the same wall, we have like 2 plugs on the same wall in our living room and stuff. And the second one closest to our door, our front door, it went completely out and took the whole living room out too. And it's just like, she don't understand that what's happening right there with them being owned by the same people as us all the time. Because anytime our apartment complex sells, the new owners buy Valley Brook too. So we're like a package deal. And this looks like Valley Brook, which is the package deal with us. And if it could happen over there, then who's to say that it can't happen here with all the electrical problems that we've had? Because we've had 3 plugs all go out within a year's time. All within a year now. So it's just like, am I the only one freaking out over this, or should people be more worried about it? Like, I see it as everybody needs to be worried, because Valley Brook is worse off than what we are, but we are going down that way and stuff, like to becoming Valley Brook. And yes, I know that's like they're renovating our place, but what if the renovations don't come fast enough to where our apartment complex catches fire and stuff? So yeah, that's what I'm worried about, and I seem to be the only one worrying about it. Like, should I worry about it, or should I just not even worry about it like everybody else ain't worried about it? So I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Like, honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. So yeah, I'm going to be sitting out here for a little while, just watching and waiting. So yeah. So I sit down out here. It's already after midnight and stuff. I don't see any more smoke coming up. But I still do see the fire truck lights over there. I'm zooming in, as you can tell. Yeah, you could even see them before I even started zooming in and stuff. But yeah, no more smoke or anything. So they definitely got it put out. But and it still kind of freaks me out and stuff, because that could have easily have been us. And yes, I know I overreact about a lot of stuff, and it's just like, mentally I'm not fully here as a normal person. I don't think I am, at least. This stuff is like fascinating to, well, not the I want to say the, like, fires and tornadoes and hurricanes in general are like fascinating to me, but that's just like storms in general are fascinating to me. But the loss of life that happens with like tornadoes and hurricanes and stuff, and with fires if you don't get out fast enough, that is like so tragic and stuff. Yes, I know that people do die because of this stuff, and it's sad that people do lose their life to stuff like fires and like severe weather and stuff. Yes, it is sad that they do. But, and I wish that nobody would die because of this stuff. You know what I mean? Because that's like a very bad way to go. I mean, I'd rather everybody just die of natural causes at like a very old age and stuff. Yeah, that's just my outlook on life. Like, everybody die at natural causes at an old age and stuff. But this simple fact that fire is like one of these basic elements of stuff, talking about growth, like, fire helps places like forests getting new growth. It like clears out all the old stuff, and so yeah. It's kind of like it brings out new growth and stuff, which is like needed for everything. And so yeah, that's why I'm like, I like fire and stuff, because it will, like, you get new growth. It's like reviving like the earth and stuff like that, cleaning out all the old toxic stuff so new stuff can grow. Same way with like, well, tornadoes and hurricanes, they're just destructive and stuff, but they can like, they kind of like tear down old trees and stuff in their path, like, that can't withstand the winds or anything like that, which could also bring new growth to that area too, I guess, in their own way. So yeah, that aspect is fascinating, but the loss of life ain't. So yeah, it's just like, when will people learn that they need to keep everything in check with all their stuff? And I'm sorry about the lighting. We got that LED light, and I got my porch light on, and I'm like kind of hunkered down in the middle of everything. It's just like, I know it's very bad lighting. I never have any good lighting or anything like that and stuff. I got our living room window open now to get it cool, to hopefully make my mom go back to bed and stuff. Yeah. So I'm just like, praying that everybody up there is okay and stuff, because it is a tragic thing that if everybody survived over there, because I don't know the details yet, because I mean, it just happened and stuff like that, but I'm sure I'll probably hear about it or something tomorrow or sometime. But I'm just like at the point of like, oh my god, this just happened. Like, I have never seen a place get that, like, being in fire and stuff. I have never seen an apartment complex like that catch fire, because it's always been on the opposite end of town that everything's like caught fire and stuff. And yeah, I felt like bad for everybody that lost their belongings and stuff, because I mean, to be honest with you, I'd rather lose everything in a fire and be able to keep like nobody lose their life, just lose their belongings, because belongings and stuff can be replaced, like couch, like furniture, food, clothes, beds, all that can be replaced. The place you live at can be rebuilt. The furniture you've had can be replaced. All the clothes that you've had can be replaced. Everything that you own can be replaced. Life cannot be replaced. So I'd rather lose all my belongings in something and keep everybody safe and just replace all my belongings, because I mean, at least I'll still have everybody. And I mean, yeah, sure, I may sound mean and stuff, but I'd rather go through the stress of losing all my belongings instead of having somebody that I care about lose their life. Even though people get pissed at me for getting all worried about this type of stuff, but fires do have a habit of spreading. And granted, I know that it just rained and that there is no wind blowing and stuff, so there really wasn't no reason to freak out about me. Just because there's no wind and that it was raining and stuff don't mean that it can't spread, because building material could easily be caught in the atmosphere and drop down somewhere and be able to hit something else, like another building on fire that may not be fully wet and stuff. So I'm just like at the point of like, when do I not worry about stuff or anything like that? And it's just like, I don't know if I'm justified in waking my mom up or anything, but I felt like she had the right to know and stuff. But I mean, I don't know. It's just, I'm at a loss. Like, what the fuck? That could have easily have been us. So, yeah. So at this point, I think they are just there trying to make sure that the fire stays out for right now until it's like cooled off and stuff. But still, it was like scary for the fact and stuff. And basically my mom was like apologized to me, saying that she was sorry for yelling at me like that, but when it's stuff like that, don't get her up and stuff, because if it don't concern our apartments, then she don't need to be woke up for it. Which is kind of true, but on the other hand, if it was, I don't think I'd have, if it did spread like I thought it might do, I don't know if there would be time for me to actually go and get her up. I don't know. Yeah. But I'm just like at the point of like needing to chill the fuck out some, and I can't chill the fuck out because, well, what I need to chill the fuck out is possibly some sort of medication, and well, I don't want to go to no damn doctor, and plus I don't have no type of money to go to a doctor right now because I don't have a job again. So yeah, no money for any doctor's things or medicine, anything like that. So yeah, I'm pretty much stressed out and stuff. Yeah, because I mean, like I told my mom, it could easily happen here, and she got into the whole thing like, well, Valley Brook's full of drugs. Well, so are our apartments and stuff. Because once when her car was burnt down, a guy brought her back from Grants, and when he dropped her off at the entrance, he was like, do you know anybody that wants to buy any crack? And the dude lives in some apartments over here, in the same apartment complex that me and my mom lives in right now. And he asked her if she knew anybody that wanted to buy some crack. Yeah, so we do have drug dealers over here. People have been broken into over here, and there are people that live over here with babies. Because she was like, one of her managers that she used to work with over at Wendy's, her daughter and grandson lived in Valley Brook when her grandson was like a few weeks old, and their apartment got broken into. Well, there's people that live over here with babies and stuff. I personally know 2 people that moved in with newborns over here. They could have easily gotten broken into. We've got drug dealers living over here. So I'm asking her, like, I'm pointing out all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, we got all this stuff going on over here, just like Valley Brook. So what's the difference? Like, and she couldn't give me no answer because she knows it's the truth. So if we have the same type of people living over here that live over in Valley Brook, then who's to say that our apartments won't catch fire like theirs did? So I'm just like, at the point, like, when is enough stupidity enough? Because it's like, to be honest with y'all, I'm just over every little fucking thing. Like, I'm constantly stressed out. I don't have no working phone to be able to get a job. Everybody's like, oh, you need a job, but I don't have a phone to get in touch with any type of job, or for any type of new job to get in touch with me. And I'm just like, at the point of like, how am I supposed to get better living situations for myself if I can't have what I need to get better living situations for myself? Because over here in this area, it's like, this area will drag you down if you let it. I'm fighting so freaking hard for it not to, but it's getting to the point where I'm just like, to be honest with you, today I felt like giving up. Like, fuck it, like, I'm never gonna be able to get out of this living situation. That's how I felt all day today. Because I mean, I can't find a job because I don't have no phone. Nobody will let me use their phone. My mom was like, everybody's like, put your mom's phone number down and stuff. Make your mom leave her phone with you. But my mom will not leave her phone with me, because she's like, me and her are both like, well, what if the car breaks down and she'll be stranded without a phone? And my mom won't answer any phone numbers that she don't know, and she probably won't tell me that anybody called, and that could make me lose out on a job. And I'm just like, at the point of like, where the hell do I go from here? Do I push my YouTube stuff to be able to get a bigger following that is willing to pay me for doing videos and make a little bit of money to be able to get a phone, working phone, so I could get, I don't know, I'm just like at a crossroads, I think, to where I just need to like de-stress and rethink everything and stuff. And it's just like, at this point in time, I'm just like, mentally, I'm done with everybody and everything, because I can't keep on doing all this stuff. And like, different people in my life have different expectations of me. It's like, one person's like, oh, you gotta respond to me every single time I send you something and stuff. And I'm just like, and then when I try to get in touch with her, she don't respond until like hours later or the very next day. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You want me to respond to you in a proper manner, but you can't do that to me right now, because you're apparently so fucking busy to where everything else don't even matter. And then I got another person in my life to where she don't really talk to me unless she has like some major life thing going on and stuff, or unless she needs something out of me. Like, she'll text, like she texts me on Facebook, because I still got Wi-Fi, and that's the only way people can get in touch with me right now. And she's like, hey, can you call this jail and see if this person's there and stuff? I'm like, okay, one, my phone's still cut off, and my mom's phone is barely holding a charge as it is, so no, I can't do that. And she's like, damn it. And I'm like, that ain't my fault. You knew my phone got cut off, so why would you be asking me that? And she's like, well, I can't even talk right now because she has some type of side effect from her gallbladder surgery to where it makes her look like she has a stroke, like she had a stroke and stuff. And it's like, okay, that's not my fault. If you're really concerned about this person, get like your brother or your dad to do it, not come to me. No, I'm like, and then everybody else I know, they don't even really talk to me for real. And it's like, really, y'all fucking say y'all are my friends, and yet I'm going through a very fucking hard time right now, because each and every one of them has jobs. So it's just like, what's the point of having so-called friends when they all got fucking some type of fucking income? And it's just like, I'm sitting here with no income, struggling, worrying about shit. Y'all call me to do shit. Y'all call me about the fucking weather and shit like that. And it's just like, what's the point of this? So, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry about that, but, my battery was about to die, and there was somebody, and there was like 2 people in this bail bondsman's car, and this dude, ended up getting out and, like, peeing on the fucking pavement by one of the cars and stuff. I mean, like, seriously, y'all saw me standing out there, and your ass is going to go and do that. I'm like, okay, what the fuck ever. Yeah. But now I'm inside. I got Tux back in because, well, he was sticking around and stuff, like trying to protect his territory because he almost got into a kitty fight. I got him back though. He went chase off another male. I guess it was another male cat. It was a big fluffy baby, looked like to me, possibly a tabby. Yeah, but I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to mess with YouTube and talk at the same time, but I'm just like, I'm sitting here and I'm just like, okay, this is my life at the moment. Everybody's like, tell me what I need to do, and they're like, you need to get a phone, you need to get a job, you need to get your license, you need to get a car. I'm like, okay, y'all are all saying this, and then my neighbors, they're all saying that they're supposedly my friends and stuff. But when I try to do something, they're like, oh, we got something to do. We can't help you, like. And then when I tell my neighbor, like, be careful because of the weather out there, she's like, I really can't talk right now. I'm late for something. Like, I'm running behind. And it ain't even gonna do nothing for real. Then when she gets home with her son and stuff, it's like, within the 30 minutes of after her being here, I think it was like 30 minutes. I know it was less than an hour after she got home and stuff. The tornado sirens go off, and she was telling me before she even left, like, oh, it ain't gonna do nothing here. But yet, the moment the siren's going off, and I'm telling her, oh yeah, there's a confirmed tornado down on the ground, and stuff like that, and she's wanting to know what's going on and stuff, and I'm like, I'm telling her on what's going on, and she was the one telling me, oh, don't worry about it, nothing's gonna go on, and I'm running late. Like, seriously, I can't keep doing this shit. Like, mentally, I'm just done with every fucking person. Because, and then too, the same neighbor, she was like, yeah, if you stay for your test, I'll let you go take your test. I'll take you to get your permit test and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but if I get my permit test, then when I get ready to take my driver's license, my actual driving test, then I'm going to need a car to use, and you're about the only person with a good car that I know of. And she's like, yeah, sure, you can use my car. And then, like, months later, she comes out and tells me, he's like, okay, now I'm being for real here. You can use, she was like, last time I was just joking about this, about you using my car. But now I'm for real. You can use my car in your, like, for your driving test. I'm like, really? How can you be faking a few months to a year ago about me using your car for the driving test, but now you're serious about it? When my mom actually gets a working car, you're serious about letting me use your car now? Like, bitch. I mean, she's not a bitch, but I just say that because it's just like, what the fuck? If you really and truly did not mean it the first time, and you tell me that, what's to say that I'm gonna believe you now? And it's just like, that's why I can't trust people, is because I've seen so many fucking people lie to me. Say they'll never do it again, but they always fucking do it again. I'm just like, at the point of like, how can I mentally and physically trust people if people in general have shown me that I cannot trust them? I'm just saying, in general, that's how people have treated me. Like, I need to have good, reliable people here that I can trust. And nobody's proven that to me. Yeah. He decided to get up there. Yeah, and I'm sorry this video's gonna be, like, extra long and stuff, because, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should just stop here and, well, edit and stuff and watch YouTube, and since everything's mainly died down now and it's getting close to my bedtime and stuff. So yeah, because it's like, as you can see, yes, that's a new change. We brought that clock down here. It is 12:57 a.m. So yeah, it's still dark outside. But yeah, I'm just like, yeah, this may be a 40-minute video, I don't know. But yeah, it's just like, I'm mentally done with every single damn thing. But yeah, I'm gonna start repeating myself. Like, if I keep going, I'm gonna be repeating the same damn shit over and over. So I'm just gonna end the video now. So, bye.